Yes, indeed, that is true. The Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention are all coming your way. Yes, indeed, America. And I got to tell you, we found out just a couple days ago that Ted Cruz will be a speaker at the RNC. He'll be joined by Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump Jr., the other one. What's the other one? Rob Trump, David Trump. I forgot his name. The other son. Him too. They'll all be there. Oh, and Ivanka. Don't forget Ivanka Trump. All the Trumps will be trumping it up in Cleveland. And they'll be joined by some other notables, including Newt Gingrich, most likely. We might find out who the vice president's going to be. I have my dibs. My dibs are on. Get ready for it. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself very much. Governor Pence from Indiana. That's where Richard Fowler's dibs are on now that Joan C. Ernst is out, as well as Cochran from Tennessee is out. I think it's between Pence, Christie, and Newt. One of those three. We'll see what happens, America, but it's bound to be interesting. And then after that, after the Republicans' crazy collusion and chaos, you'll see the Fowler Show there. We'll be in Philadelphia. We won't be in Cleveland. We'll be in Philadelphia at the Democratic National Convention, where Hillary Clinton will be crowned the Democratic nominee, and we will hear a rousing tribute. Rousing. To President Barack Obama, his wife Michelle Obama, and Vice President Joe Biden. This will be their final political convention, and probably the beginning of the end of their lives in American politics for both Joe Biden and Barack Obama. It's going to be very interesting to watch. And also, I guarantee this will probably be a huge speech given, an arousing speech given by Bernie Sanders, and so much more. It's going to be an action-packed week, and you want to stay here at the Fowler Show for all this stuff, right? So we'll be doing live interviews from the Democratic National Convention, and beyond doing live interviews from the Democratic National Convention, we're sending our girl Tamara to the RNC, and she'll be doing some videos as well. And you'll catch both me, Tamara, Otis the intern, and Rich Webster. The whole team will be in Philadelphia for you to give you all the news and views. You can check out our Twitter account. And also, for folks who don't know, just so you guys do know, you can also check out I'll be writing daily summaries for Ebony Media, or ebony.com. So you can read my daily summaries of the convention there. And you can always join the convention fun by following our show at Fowler Show, or following me, Richard A. Fowler, on Twitter. It's going to be loads and loads and loads and loads of fun as we sort of figure out. This is just a strange election year, y'all. Let's be very real about that. This election year has been just tumultuous and crazy. It's like ping pong on steroids. What we've seen in this election cycle, right? Everything from, Hillary Clinton's emails, which are no longer a thing, and I'm really grateful. A couple of days ago, we saw the FBI director sit on Capitol Hill for almost 5 hours of testimony on why he chose not to indict Hillary Clinton. And what blows me about that whole non-indictment is that Republicans forever have said, oh, James Comey's great. Comey's amazing. Comey is the creme de la creme of, America's investigative culture. Comey's great. Comey's this. And as soon as he decides not to go their way, all of a sudden, they're like, oh no, we hate Comey. He's the worst thing ever created. He's political pressure. This has been a setup. This was staged. I don't understand. Why don't they just say, okay, you know what? We beat this email thing we literally beat the email horse to death. The horse died, and we continue to beat the horse. That's like animal cruelty. Don't get me wrong. I think Bill Clinton was an idiot for getting on a plane with Loretta Lynch, because I think he doesn't believe that rules exist for him. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And I think, Hillary's emails were problematic. I think everything that Comey said in his investigation is right. I think the Clinton State Department was reckless. They were feckless, and they were downright wrong for, getting an email server in her basement. She could have just got a hillary.clinton@state.gov. That would have solved all the problems. This would not be a crisis. This would not be a scandal. There would not be an investigation. There would not be an ability for Donald Trump to say crooked Hillary. But, they sort of created a situation. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. But we're moving on. And even if we weren't moving on, right? Even if, this email thing is damning, but I'm sorry. The email thing is not as damning as what Donald Trump says every other day. This week it was, You know, Saddam Hussein was great at killing terrorists. He was great, right? The week before, it was the Star of David. The week before, he was saying, I don't like this judge because this judge is Mexican, of Mexican descent, and I'm building a wall. And therefore, he can't judge my case. So, you know, Donald Trump continues to be the gift that keeps on giving, and Hillary's scandal has gone away.